clubs, pay for a VIP table, and invite women to take pictures with them. It's just a grip. It's obvious. But according to these guys, the fact that I'm saying this is just another victory. To quote this article about Andrew Tate, in one guide, Hustlers University students are told that
I don't know.
controversy is the key to success. What you ideally want is a mix of 60 to 70% fans and 40 to 30% haters. You want arguments. You want war. It's a war, you see, for attention. So to them, it's for the culture. And by framing it this way, by working in the haters into your grip, you make yourself bulletproof from anyone laughing at your obvious lies and bullshit. The more people laugh, you see, the more successful you are.
Why?
After all, a huge portion of this manosphere economy is simply attracting any attention. As we just talked about in our last episode, they ultimately just...
So I'm watching a video about why men are shit. It's great. I kind of hate the word man now. Yeah, the world's in a good place. Welcome to Astroneer.
Ho. Hi.
Ho to you too.
Yeah, humans suck sometimes. When you gonna stream Brawl Stars again?
I don't know if I will. Maybe eventually. Just not into it right now. I've been troubleshooting and messing with electricity all day, and so naturally, now it's time to troubleshoot
Everything
trains.
sucks in some way.
Okay, but like, I mean, maybe the fuck is happening? Let me do numbers. Our first number is going to be 15.5. And our next number is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45? Let's go 45.
You are mother.
9.75. I'll keep watching the video about why men suck. Turns out it's all Nazis and scams. Right.
That there is Sneeko meeting some of his fans and perhaps realizing the extent to which he's ruined these extremely young boys. For money. The culmination...
What this game?
Wow, that was really bad.
Grass, did you know that you're streaming?
No, I didn't realize. Sorry, I was just watching 7-year-olds advocate for genocide. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Sounds like Snarko fans.
Hmm?
Ayo.
Sounds like Sneeko. Did you really? You got that? Huh? That's exactly right. How did you know that?
I heard.
Oh.
Will make.
God
Laughing.
damn it, Ken.
The young boys. For money. The culmination of his grift. His legacy is a handful of shitty children screaming at him at a baseball game. And I don't know. If that's content for life, I'm not sure what would. So, you know, that guy. His name sounds like a Star Wars alien, and that's the best thing about it. Also, Andrew Tate, obviously. Put all the other weird manosphere players. Or rather, don't put them. They're gross.
How does this work?
And they are selling them absolutely nowhere. So after the break, we're going to see if we can find a way out of this. And yes, do people help.
Do I need an auto arm for these?
It works by doing something. ERM isn't that more like a monorail?
Oh. Interesting.
I was promised trains.
Okay, so I pressed accept the membership agreement. Now I just sign anything in the box.
We're doing trains.
Cool. Yeah, man.
Why is this not working?
Deal. Okay, set. So kind of a partner you want to hang out or? Guess it's busy. So hi again. My brain is talking about how men are really lonely and depressed. They're really depressed. And are very young and impressionable. But it's really not to recognize that anyone can fall this trap. Men are lonely. I'm not, even if I'm with some different calls. But a lot of men are. And if you're lonely and depressed, you might not even notice that you're being taken advantage of. You might be willing to put your faith in something that you shouldn't.
Why is the recall failed?
Oh, it's so bad. More money for this day. Oh, that Dupree must be really good. My point is that it's really easy, as I keep saying, to make fun of the people involved in this that don't know what it is for $5. Or that Lady Brown is sometimes
What?
Grass, can you turn down the white noise?
There's real facts that are statistically not doing good.
Sure, there you go. I'm so incredibly confused. Why? Why did the recall fail? The fuck? It's driving back and forth doing nothing.
What's a recall? Refailing stream.
What the fuck is happening? Huh? What? What? What?
Yo. I think you need to look up a tutorial.
Nonsense. I mean, yes, but nonsense.
Good job, Ken.
Interesting.
So it's working.
Not in the slightest. I mean, maybe. Hmm. Hmm.
What's it supposed to do?
Huh. Let me go get an auto arm. Is that? Oh, it's ceramic. Hang on, I need aluminum and... Do I have aluminum somewhere? Do I have graphite anywhere? I need to get a mine up for that. I might look up a tutorial for this. Can an auto arm move a canister of stuff? In the long term, I'd like to not have a 400 large canister. Moving one at a time for like 5 minutes. Not what the fuck?
You could have done this off camera. This feels like troubleshooting.
Welcome to Grassman. No, it's small items. It doesn't even... There's no such thing as a large auto arm, is there? Oh. Wait, is this automatic? I can't make silicon. I got a train to run through a sensor hoop? That's
One arm
unnecessary.
size for all your arm needs.
Except for most of your arm needs. That can go there for now. Problem is, right? I guess if these are... No. Load stopped cars. See, now it doesn't accept stuff. I have to actually turn it on to have it accept things. But now it'll never output. Okay, we're looking
I swear I heard that sound that thing made in a baby toy.
That does feel right. Hang on, better idea, right? This'll work well.
Dude, what are you trying to do?
Don't worry, I got this. How trains work in Astroneer. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's going too far. Oh, no, I need to read the first bit. Thank you. Okay.
You could have done this off camera.
No, shut up.
Emoji cricket.
This is important. I can play with the version. Okay, in Astroneer, trains are a crucial part of the game's transport system and allow players to efficiently move resources and materials across vast landscapes of different planets. The vast landscapes of different planets. Here's how they work. Okay, building tracks. Players can construct train tracks using the alignment mod, which allows them to lay down straight or curved tracks. Alignment mod? Really? You can also build various types of platforms or ramps to elevate tracks if needed. Okay. Train require power. Modules directly to the train or build power lines along the track using extenders to provide power as the train moves. Doesn't the train auto have power? I guess there's these, and these just come out of everywhere, anywhere. They automatically should have power, though. Storage modules can be attached to train transport resources. This allows players to haul large quantities of materials between distinct locations without having to carry them manually. Okay, automation. Players can automate the train's movement by setting up a path using beacons? What? Or by using automation items like Auto Extractor to automatically load and unload resources at design locations. What? Automate the train's movement by setting up a path using beacons? What? I feel like it's
Do
hallucinating.
you even YouTube, bro?
I feel like it's hallucinating. What are these for? What is this? What is these for? What? Okay, ChatGPT was not very helpful.
Maybe you're hallucinating.
I don't know what ChatGPT thinks trains are. I don't know if it knows how this works.
Dude, did you seriously ask ChatGPT? Why ask ChatGPT?
Alright, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. In today's episode, we're going to look at train
Is he shushing us?
automation. Now, by no means is this a complete automation guide, but it'll cover enough of the train automation to be able to get your creative juices flowing. In today's helpful guide, we're going to look at 3 different scenarios in which you can set up some train automation.
Dude, give
The
credits.
first scenario I want to look at is point-to-point train.
Sorry, this is One Last Midnight's Astroneer Rail Automation, the basics of helpful guide, One Last Midnight.
Automation. Very simple. You need to have a little bit of imagination because what I'm going to show you can be set up many different ways. So at one point we have some sort of resource. You need to think of this as the input portion of the line. This could be either an auto extractor, it could be coming from a process like a chemistry lab. It could
I'm
be
putting him
coming
into
from
X.
an atmosphere condenser. Anything that produces something, this is going to be your input portion of the line. On
This
other
is
side
the
over
best
here
reaction channel.
is going to be the output portion of your line. So this is where your stuff is going to be delivered, and you're going to either store it or do something else with it. Very simple point-to-point track from point A to point B back to point A again. Now on this line we happen to have one rail car, and on the rail car we have a simple storage sensor. If we attach that storage sensor back to the rail car and activate the rail car, what will happen when it goes to the input area, it'll fill up the rail car. The sensor will activate. We have the sensor set to full or empty, by the way. Once it gets to the end of the line, it'll stop. The auto arm will unload the storage that's on there. The storage sensor will fire again because it's empty, sending it back to the input area. And this will run forever. The way you can stop that is you can just simply stop the cart, and that'll break the communication because all it's doing is sending a signal to tell it to start the cart again.
Grass, the tutorial is for you. We don't have to understand.
Perfect.
Deliver the goods even faster.
If you happen to do that, you definitely want to make sure that your pickup reticle is going to cover the entire width of the train. Otherwise, it's not going to fill it correctly, or it's not going to pick up the items correctly. In the case that we didn't have it turned, it didn't pick up the first two on the engine. But since we altered the auto arm pickup area, maybe it will now pick up all of the items, deliver it into the storage, and then send the train on its way. This is a great example for point-to-point pickup and delivery. If you need more storage, you can easily put a larger storage container. This could be either a resource canister, or just some simple storage, or a combination of the two. Regardless, it'll fill all items up on the train, and as long as your storage sensor is connected to the train, it will assess any storage that's sitting on the train and activate it when it's full or empty. So as you can see, this is a nice way to turn around and transport items from point A to point B. Let's look at a more sophisticated example. In this example here, let's pretend that this is going to be my base.
I feel like you missed something. I feel like that's just wrong. Hang on. Hang on.
Grass, how old is the video?
Good question. 1 year ago. I mean, it can't be like that much different.
Whoa, it's doing something. You sure there wasn't a train update for some reason?
Oh, it works! It's so slow, but it works. Oh dear God.
I still have no idea what you're even trying to do. It may be slow, but it what we got.
So if I'm understanding correctly, did I just hear bump in the ground? Probably these. Put them there for now so they don't like fall into the void. This is so incredibly annoying. But it's not gonna work if I have, like, 6 arms. Why doesn't this just work? God damn it, game. Now, hang on, I need more cars. What the fuck? Why doesn't this work? Why isn't there just a convenient, easy system to make this work? This is why I hate learning new systems. Nothing makes... It's like the engineering thing, right? In practice is when you know nothing, but everything works. Theory is when you know everything, but nothing works. In engineering, we combine theory and practice. Nothing works and we don't know why. Okay. What if I do that, and I say, hey, load stop cars? What the fuck? Did it break? Why'd it stop there? It's never it's never done that before. What? Huh? Okay, hang on, we're watching more of the video.
But if we take engineering and put it with another engineering, they'll cancel out their negative and make a positive.
My crew and I are taking the sisters down. And the sits back.
I have a station that happens to be set to stop all trains modes and then unload the stop cars. So when a train gets here, we'll reload it. It's going to unload. My auto arms will pick them up, put them into the storage, and then when it's complete, it will go on its merry way. I happen to have a sensor here, a button repeater, and a delay repeater. The delay repeater is set to max. And the pin is pinned into the railway station on this little tab right here. This tells the railway station that once it gets a signal to send the car to the next destination. And the next destination happens to be another rail station, which is set up to stop all cars and then load the stopped cars. Over here I have an extractor with an auto arm that is filling up the storage on this rail station. And again, I have the same concept of a button repeater and a delay repeater to tell it to go to the next station. My next station is another location with an extractor, same configuration as this last one that I just explained, and then it goes on to another location, another location, another location, until it gets back to the main storage area. So let's go ahead and we'll watch this in action. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start it up. It's going to go to the station, fire off the sensor. There's nothing there. It's done. The sensor timer's up. It's going to move on to its next station, which is over here. It's going to pick up the goods. It's going to fire off this little sensor. It's going to move on to the next station, grab its next load, again fire the sensor, move on again. All of these are controlled and moving on with these little button repeaters and delay repeater sensors. Continues to keep moving on. It picks up its last load finally, and then makes it back over to the station over here, in which it unloads everything. And then my auto arms go and start sorting items. And this will continue on forever. Unfortunately, there's a draw distance, so if I get too far away, it looks like it stops. But it's not stopping, it's continuing on. And as long as there's things to pick up, it'll pick it up. And if there's not things to pick up, it won't pick up. Now, in order to get to stop putting into the front of the engine, you can put some other items in there. Once you have 2 items in the front of the engine, it will no longer place any kind of resource in there. So put yourself in a battery or a light or something, just so that it doesn't fill those spaces up, because it doesn't seem to unload those spaces when it gets to the main unloading area. Okay, while testing this process out, I found a little bit of a problem. It seems that while the train is out of draw distance way far over here, this button repeater and delay repeater do not fire. So it seems to be a problem with the station and it not calling or doing the correct thing. So there's a workaround for this. So what I didn't say and I didn't explain on the station was the station, like the rail pole, also has a pin that you can activate. As soon as the train comes in, this pin fires a signal. And so that is what is activating this button and delay repeater. But in the case of the draw distance, that never gets fired. So there's a workaround. What we can actually do is we can take this button repeater and delay repeater and put it on the ground, and then use the rail activation segment, and we'll create a pin, and then come over here and we'll pin it to this button repeater. And so what will happen is the train will come in, and this will fire, and then it'll turn around and it'll send a signal to the station to send it on to the next area. So we're going to do this for each one, and then I'll show you the train moving the way that it's supposed to be moving. All right, I got them all set up. It's unfortunate I had to do this, but you can see that I've got it. The activation segment going from the pylon all the way down, or from the rail post all the way down to this button repeater delay timer. Let's go ahead and start the train up, and then I should be able to see the train come back to me, which is going to be the huge thing. I don't want to go over there because if you're next to the train, it runs just fine. But you can see off in the distance over here, there's a little artifact of the train. It happens to do with draw distance. For some reason, the train is not getting drawn, and I think it's getting pulled out of memory. I don't know what's happening, but it's not working as expected. But we should see the train come into view over here soon. Sorry, my hat is smoking too much. There the train is actually. You can see it over here, just rendered in, but then we should see it again. There it is. So now it's working regardless of the draw distance. It's going around in a circle and doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that's a way to get around this problem, this little defect that I found with the draw distance and setting up the trains like this automation. Now let's talk about some things that you can possibly do with the rail posts. Now the rail posts.
So if I see, these can hold a lot of space, right? So let's say I stick one of these on here. Does that hang on? If I want a maximum efficiency train, how would I go about doing that? I would just have them line up there, they all unload, and I guess they're just always, I just need to fill it up fully and have them as always deposit. Does it just not behave with... No. It just doesn't behave. What the fuck? What?
Yeah, same.
Why?
Grass stretches, MP4. Or yawn, I don't know.
Groan of pain, perhaps? Why is that in there? I'll leave that there for now. So, So let's say I want to unload things to here. I'm sorry, what? Huh? Wait. Okay, load stopped cars. Unload stopped cars. What the fuck? So we put it on
Grass
a thing.
rage quits Astroneer. Gone sexual.
There goes the fucking rail. So to load it, what does this do? What do you mean beacon? What do you mean beacon? I just want it to work. Why? Why? Why is there a hole in the ground? Why is there just a hole here? Okay, you're blue now. Okay, you're green now.
Yeah, and of course I have to get timed out.
How does this work? How do I make it go green? Why was ChatGPT
Why can't you just
right?
be normal?
Shut up, Ken. How do I make it go to the green? ChatGPT, help. I'm going back to ChatGPT. It knew what it was talking about.
I'm sure it did.
How do Astroneer... How do Astroneer...
I like to catch fireflies.
How do Astroneer beacons... And Astroneer beacons are used to mark locations for navigation resource collect... Okay.
Yeah, me.
The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? It's gotta be hallucinating. Depending on the game's mechanics. What do you mean by that? Beacons might interact with the automated systems on trains, such as signaling mechanisms or waypoint
Can we
navigation.
not time me out?
That's not what the answer was. That's not what the question was. What are you talking about? Ah! Do I need 2? ChatGPT, why? Tell me about full wave rectification.
It's like it doesn't know what it's talking about.
Full wave rectification is a process in electrical engineering to convert alternating current into direct current. It's done by allowing the flow of a circuit in one direction during the positive half of AC waveform and the reverse in the direction of current flow during the negative half of the waveform. This results in a continuous flow of current in one direction, effectively converting AC to DC. There are 2 common methods of achieving full wave rectification using a center tap transformer and a bridge rectifier. That's exactly what I learned. Why does it not know about Why is it saying maybe when it knows everything about full wave rectification? ChatGPT, what the fuck? It knows full wave rectification, but not Astroneer train mechanics. Why is there a beacon? What are you? What is this thing for? What are these? What are they for? Unload stop cars. Unload the stop cars. It's not unloading the stop cars.
Can we chill?
Why is it working now?
Maybe you should take a break.
What? Let me unload the stop cars. It's so slow. Can I make them faster? Can I have a crane? What are you? Okay.
Get more arms.
The box doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, they... But don't these exist?
Is there multiplayer?
No, they don't exist. Why? Why doesn't it exist? Like fire, hellfire, la 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 la. Choose me or your pyre. But it exists. Oh, Gypsy, it's your turn. Choose fun or electronics. I don't have time no more. I want summer vacation.
Copyright.
I want working trains. I don't think it counts if I'm singing.
Can sue you.
Why is it... Why? Can't help.
Grass don't let copyright sue you.
You mean you're both here? John, what are you doing here? Where'd CT go? Choose me or the train station.
I don't know. Grass, I've asked multiple times to tell me what you're even doing.
I want a functioning train station, Ken. Okay. This has output enabled. This has output disabled. This is
Yeah,
off.
but to do what? I'm still here.
Load stopped cars. Okay. What the fuck? Choose me or your pyre.
Got entertained by fireflies.
Unload the stopped cars. But now there's no way to unload it. These have to always be off. Just unload stopped cars. Choose me or your pyre. You go on and this has to be open though. I guess that just works then.
Sorry, Discord.
Choose me or your pyre. What the fuck? Go to hell, game. I wanna go back to electronics.
I am probably going to watch a movie.
Do I care if there's can I like willingly copyright the video? I just want to I want to watch Elvire. Why do the trains work? What the fuck? Why? Does it matter?
Yeah, but it will get it taken down.
Your pie.
Put on polluted platoon Pathfinder.
Reload the trains. Now unload the trains. Okay, so just everything unloads, okay? Now load the trains. And everything loads. Except these. In other words, I can't force it to load and then unload simultaneously. In other words, I hate you. I need it to load into these. Is that just not a thing? In other words, go fuck you. It's on load? So it loads and that goes, but it doesn't load into things. It automatically transfers the ones though.
Grass try to do what Midnight did in like a creative world.
That's not a thing. That is a thing, isn't it? That is a thing. Shut up, Ken. Stop with your good ideas. It's not a creative world, it's understanding the mechanics I need. We can mess the crane later, I guess. Okay, hypothetically, right? I stick a large 3 steel thing on it, and then I get a whole bunch of small things, and then we get 40 small slots. Each, is that how that works? No, it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And then we turn the multiplications into additions because I'm stupid. And then it's 4 times...
You can understand the mechanics
6.
if you fuck around in creative.
It's 24... Shut up. I'm thinking. No offense, Ken. I love you. It's 24 times 12 is a lot. Yep, that's 2... It's going to be 48 more than that. It's going to be 284... 288. So that's 288 materials with a full vatted thing. And so because the big ones just never work without forceful loading, because they don't auto-load.
Sorry, Grassbutt. I just don't feel the same way about you.
I've been rejected again. This is great for my men's mental health.
We can still be friends.
Choose me or your pyre. Ken, you'll be mine or you will burn. I got hiccups. No. Ken, what have you done to me? It was that gypsy Ken, the one who cast my hiccups. It's not my fault. It's in Ken's plan. He made the railroads so much more complicated than the human brain.
But CT is the Hispanic. Why are you calling me out?
CT is Hispanic? Ken, what are you? German?
Because the song.
Didn't you tell me at one point...
I thought you knew.
I think Ken told me at one point where he was actually from, and I immediately forgot. I think somewhere I know this knowledge. And I told myself specifically not to accidentally reveal that in stream. I do not remember. The licentious crowd.
Is it Greenland?
I don't think it was Greenland. I don't know where it... Why would I know?
I mean,
Oh wait, weren't you like fake from Greenland? Weren't you fake from Greenland and then you told me where it actually... I don't... Oh, fuck it. Ken's time zones don't match Greenland.
I'm pretty sure I never told you.
Okay, whatever. You want to just repeat it live on the internet so we can all hear, just in case?
Because I have no reason to.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. If it's on always output, is there any way to load it? It will not auto-load. Wait, can I? Maybe I'm dumb?
Grass,
Am
I
dumb?
tried reading about it, but I don't know the basics of astronomy, so I don't get it.
Where are the sensors?
I know how to flip someone off 3 times at the same time.
What are you talking about? Choose me or your pyre.
Be the right back.
Wait. Hang on. Proximity or... Give me zinc or give me death. I might be on to something. Please tell me I have fucking zinc. It's probably on here already. I would have stuck it on here somewhere. Did I not put zinc on the train? Really? Am I that dumb? Why are there uneven amounts of stuff here? Do I have zinc being auto-extracted? Did I forget zinc exists?
I caught a ladybug.
Good job, Ken. That's CT. He made the train network so much stronger than a man. Where is the zinc? Why do I not have zinc? He made the network so much stronger than a man.
Grass, just play Hellfire. What's the worst that can happen?
Why did it fill there? Where the fuck would zinc be? Da, 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 da. There's the ladder, right? Why is it not running?
Al Tidal Grass loses his mind.
Why was it off? What the fuck? Da 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 da. If you want to like assemble the clips of Grass just losing his mind, there's the zinc da 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 da. I'm gonna go further down first, da 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 da, just to see if there's zinc down here. Oh, oh, oh,
Grass moments.
No, da 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 dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. God made the gravity so much weaker than a man. Don't fall off of the path. Where did that go? Dun dun. The gravity is so much weaker than a man. Da 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 dun. Da 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 da. What is that? Looks like a bunch of nothing. Is that laterite? Zinc! There's Astroneer. Bunch of garbage. Some more laterite. More zinc. What do you mean I'm out of space? Nice sounds. I forgot how power works. Dun 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 dun. This isn't part of the song. I've been stuck listening to Hellfire on repeat for like all 2 days now. That's fine.
Did you just watch the movie?
No. I watched a YouTube review of the song. Now it's such a good song. Hadara Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I have justly proud. Heata Maria, you know I am much virtuous. Something, something, the licentious crowd. That I see her dancing there.
Was it by some guy with the purple hat?
I don't know. I don't think so. That I see it dancing there with good train systems, efficiently transporting resources. It sears my flesh and bone. Where's more? Where's the rest of the video?
Also happen to have some sort of activation sensor on it, so once something passes through this area, let's go. Building your online
What is
business?
grass singing?
Go to Wix.com and set up your store.
Beata Maria,
Final example.
why can't my stations just work? Protect me,
Hellfire.
Maria, from
More or less.
hallucinating ChatGPT that tells me things that don't exist but that do and then gets them wrong. Why the fuck's my tunnel crooked? Da 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 da. Why is that down here? Okay, I guess I know that now. La la da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This is somehow more complicated than Factorio. Beata Maria, why am I walking with this rock up a hill I cannot climb unless I move on diagonals? Beata Maria, why have I done this to myself?
Is this the musical episode?
Something, something, raven hair. I'm looking up the lyrics. I'm now looking up the lyrics. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. I don't even know the tune anymore. It's all gone. Everything's gone. Why are you so... What? Why is it sideways? There's the laterite. Beata Maria, I am just proud. What? It's not right. What are you talking about? You know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. That's not the tune. There's no tune anymore. The sky is on fire.
Grass, I don't think you can sing.
But I can't sing, I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous
Except
in
that one
front of
song.
you. I'm just a little nervous in front of you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I can't sing, I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous in front of you. Da, 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 da. I want the trains to work.
Example, I'm using the rail station to go point to point, just like I did in the previous one over there, but I'm using two rail stations. One to tell me to load the goods. Pretend this is an extractor or some sort of storage. This is our input, and our output will be to some sort of
Grass, just stick to what you know.
building pieces that do some sort of processing. What I wanted for this use case
I don't know
was
what I know.
I wanted to only call the car when the storage is completely full, and then when the storage gets empty, have the storage sit there and wait until it gets called by this station when it's completely full again. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. It's going to load up the storage. As soon as the storage is completely loaded, it will send a signal to call for the car. It will then load up the rail car, fire off another signal that sends the rail car back. Then the rail car will unload, and it will be stored into storage. In the meantime, this will reload
How
back up
could
again.
you forget the song you wrote and sang?
The way that this is set up is pretty simple. There's a storage sensor on the storage on the station.
Hey,
It sends a full or empty. It then has a
Maria,
pin that goes back to the
you
station
know
that pulls the
I
car.
am a
It also has a
righteous
pin going from the
man.
repeater back to the return that sends the car out. So when it's completely full, it will call the car off of this pin. It will also fire this, but this won't do anything because there's no vehicle here. And then when it becomes empty, it'll fire the sensor again. And what will happen is this one will be ignored because there's a car here, and this was the one that'll turn around and send the car off. So there's a little bit of a different configuration. I didn't want cars going around in a circle in this case. I only wanted my rail car to show up when my resource storage is completely full at this station, and then go back and deliver it once it has a full load. So my use case for this was, this is an auto extractor, and the auto extractor is gathering, it's putting resources on the station, and then once the station is completely filled, it calls the car to go then deliver it back to wherever I want to deliver it to, my base, or to some sort of processing location. There's a little bit of a trick with using these pins to tell the rail to go from one direction to another. And that is, it only works if you have rail extending off of the station. So you can see on both of these stations, I have one little rail hose off to the side, and that is the only way you can get this to work. You can't have a point-to-point from station to station and be able to use these pin areas right
How
here
about
to tell
sing
the
a
car to
song
go
with no
this direction,
lyrics?
or to tell the car to go this direction. I hope that makes sense, because that took me a little while to figure out how to get this thing to work. Alright, well, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Rail Automation.
Emoji crying face.
He's got fucking logic gates. Ah! Maria, you know I am a righteous man. I wanna burn my laterite and make aluminum machines. La 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 la. Drop some resin on the ground.
Blow up the train.
What the fuck is that? We've done it. We have created technology. It's beautiful. Look at the green. Yes, yes, yes. Why there? Oh, it's no matter. Oh, it's beautiful.
Whoa,
Isn't
looking.
it beautiful, Ken?
Beautiful is a word.
Beautiful will be the word of your undoing. And now, the train leaves. God damn it! It doesn't work. Oh, goodbye. Santa Maria, you know I am a righteous man. The weak licentious crowd.
Nothing never works.
Fucking breaks. It just breaks. It does nothing works. Nothing works. Wait, why'd it go there this time? Hang on. Start.
Play squirrel with the gun. I think you should finally put down Astroneer.
What? No, everything's right. It's Huh? Did it work? Does it work? Bring me to the weak licentious crowd. Perhaps I am a genius. It's not scale upable at all, but maybe it'll work. No! No.
Does it work? Anyone who is making something.
It doesn't work. It's got a maximum height and it's a foot above the ground. Ah. Santa Maria.
This is just sad.
Do you hear my suffering? You know I am a just and holy four-dimensional being. Why does the train not exist?
Mayhaps a new game is in order.
Hang on, give me a minute. Just gotta listen to Hellfire real quick, hang on.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Emoji duck. Emoji turkey.
Okay. How is it backwards?
Was the mic muted?
Yeah. Hellfire, dark fire, turning me to sin. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It was the gypsy girl, the witch who cast this flame. It's not my fault. It's in God's plan. He made the devil so much stronger than a man. It's why is it loading? It's supposed to be unloading! Is this thing on? So if it's, okay, fuck me. So what I've learned, there is no mechanic useful anywhere. If I have it default as the output, the only way to put it in is with incredibly slow inserter hand things. If I don't have it on, I need a way to activate it. Which I cannot do. I would need a thing that can activate when it stops moving.
I think the only answer to this is to delete the game.
I need a proximity repeater to activate something on the... So I need a proximity repeater. It has to be proximity. To activate something on the train, which will then cause it to switch. So for a big 400, I would need a proximity repeater to be on the ground and activate when a big 400 thing came over it. That is possible. How do I make a single train go where I want in a multi-stop network? Let's say there are 2 stops. How do I know the train... I can't call a specific. So the train has to activate itself when the storage is full, and then it will come here to deliver its resource. How do I send it back to the same... Is there one train? Maybe there's one train. Maybe there's one train? There's one train? Does one train sound good?
Beacons. Train stations.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. He made the train station so much stronger than a man.
Maybe Astroneer just sucks.
The best way I can think of is to use the normal, is to not have 6 train cars. See what I'm looking for,
and
right?
The next step is to ponder at nothing.
What I'm looking for is a 6 train car solution, or I guess 5 cars. There's 5 cars, all of which can have the 400s, or yeah, all of which can have 400s. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think that exists. I'm sure I could find a way, but it would be so incredibly complicated, and I would need them already, and I would probably need cranes. And I'm going to use cranes later anyway for those. We'll have to come back and mess with it later with cranes and other stuff. For now, the only convenient way I see is a single car loaded with one of those big things, and then stacked with loads of each individual 2-slot thing is actually just a 24 holder, giving me like the 288 figure I said earlier of stuff I can stick onto a thing. And so it just eats a bunch of that, spits it out onto another thing on the platform.
What if you get a degree in engineering?
So it would need to, at every station, collect resources onto the station, have those shipped onto the thing, and then removed afterwards, all automatically, and then a single auto arm at the exit slowly peels things off into chests. And that puts into actual, like, storage things. I don't have conveyors. I have inserters, I have trains, but trains don't work funny. They do work funny, and I don't have conveyors. What do I use as a conveyor? It's just inserters. It's Factorio, but we ban conveyors and trains shit. Okay, hear me out. 50 inserters, all conveying things from every single resource thing just back to base. And we don't use trains at all.
Router chain.
You know I am a train man. Mr. Train Man. Give me a functioning system. Give me something that I can actually use. Mr. Train Man.
I like the part where you don't use trains.
Mr. Train Man. Each one will need to I'll need a single train.
I mean, do you need to expand?
Yes.
Maybe this is enough stuff.
No. I need a single... Oh my god. I need a train... I need multiple trains. If I have multiple trains going to each resource...
How about hear me out?
How do I know where they're going? How do they know where they're going?
Do it all by foot.
Be faster at this point.
Yes. Carry the train on your back.
Oh, you're right, that would work.
The might have been attacked.
Why do I smell like... Why does my breath smell like soup? All I can think of is the fucking Hellfire Orchestra. My brain is blank with Hellfire. The only thing I can see working is a single train going around...
Your body naturally makes soup.
The only thing I can see working is a single train going around collecting resources in a 288 holder. And then bringing them back and then auto-arm depositing them. I don't see literally anything else working. I would love if I can make it so that a train I would love if this were like as simple as Factorio, where you just make a train go to the stop and then it's done. Factorio actually makes sense. Its signals don't make sense, but where the trains want to go do. I can just set each train to go to a named station. Like, can I set a train to go to a colored thing? I need a train to go to a colored up thing. Beacon. How do beacons work with trains? I give up. What game do we want to play next? What time is it? Is it 9? We've got like 20 minutes until the normal end time. Do we want to go an extra hour though? Because that would like actually give us 3 hours. You know I want to learn electronics, but why do I need to do 8 hours of work for a month straight to actually finish the course in time?
Not of this game.
Beata Maria, why have I not extracted zinc? I want to leave. It's your turn. Choose me or your pyre.
What about Among Us?
Unjustly proud. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Ah. You want to just... Do you want to play Sky for a while? See, we can end now, or we can play, like, Spelunky or Sky. Or start another Hollow Knight. You want to start another Hollow Knight run? I kind of want to start another Hollow Knight run. You want to start a Hollow Knight run? That's the responsible thing to do, right? No, Sky is about socializing. Well... I mean, Hollow Knight would be the responsible thing.
I vote no.
You think you get a vote? According to your blood contract, Ken, your vote is worth just whatever my vote is. Your vote just is whatever my vote is.
Glad this is a democracy.
I mean, CT's vote counts. It's just yours. Doesn't.
Emoji frowning face.
That's the thing. Most things aren't democracies. The government's a democracy, but nothing else is. And the government's hold on, not even. The government is an oligarchy. The government is a feudalist oligarchy disguised as a democracy. And everything else is just authoritarian.
We need Ken suffrage.
I can make you suffer if you want, Ken. The contract has a clause for that. Don't worry.
Oligarchy sounds made up.
That's like a dictatorship, but it's multiple people. let's be honest, most governments now are just like capitalism just turns democracies into fake oligarchies. They turn into feudalist oligarchies as capitalism degrades the human condition. We live not in democratic capitalism. We live under oligarchical feudalism. And forget it not. A herb. It does sound like a herb. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna murder the stream, and I'll be back, and we're just gonna do a dumb thing, okay? Don't worry, it's actually a smart idea, okay? We'll sprinkle some oligarchy on top, just to, like, make it really good, okay? I'll see you in a moment.